In this video, I am living on an island for the next 3 days and only eating what I catch or kill. What's going on? We're going camping, hunting, and fishing. It's gonna be a good time. Had to stop and grab some gas. Let's get on the road. For the next 3 days, we're gonna live on an island, and I'm only eating what I catch or kill. Well, everything in the boat right now is just getting absolutely soaked. It's pouring the rain. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. All right, we've made it to the boat ramp. The weather has completely 360'd. It looks great outside. So I took a bunch of stuff out of the boat in that rainstorm. We need to get the boat ready for our voyage. All right, got the boat somewhat situated. It's pretty full right now, but it should do. I'm gonna get everything unhooked. All right, everything looks good to go. Let's go launch the boat. Hopefully I don't end up wet. I'm sure I will at some point. See if we can do this in one try. Time to set sail. So first thing we got to do is go set up camp. I think it's like 5:45. It gets dark at 9 o'clock. So we got a little over 3 hours to make it happen. And we got to try to get dinner tonight, which is going to be tricky. I really don't want to go to bed hungry, but that might be what ends up happening if I don't get set up quick enough. So I got a place in mind I want to go, but not dead set on it. Hey, I should also note, I've never been here before. Never been to this lake. I know absolutely nothing about it. I've only got a 9.8 on here, so I'm not exactly flying around the lake. This is the island I'm thinking about camping on. I want to make a circle around the island, see what it looks like. Hopefully this will be it. I really want to get camp set up kind of quick. That way I can start hunting. So far this ain't looking bad. This looks like somebody's old campsite, kind of this cove I had picked out. We're going to pull up here and check it out. Those are just some nasty rocks up there. I really don't want to put the boat on. But there is, you look. There's a fire pit right there. So that would be sweet to use. There's already a fire pit set up. I just got to figure out somewhere I can put the boat. You can see big rocks. We might try this side over here. A lot of the waves are crashing up against this bank, but this side seems to be calmer. And I can kind of tuck the boat in right here and hide it. Land ho. This could potentially be home for the next 3 days. It's definitely rained down here today too, for sure. The ground is just super wet. Let's walk around here and see what we find. There's some bottles, a lot of them, a shoe. So this island isn't very big. I'm just gonna walk over here to the other side. What is that? No way. Did not expect to find that. There's your grill. This side definitely looks a little bit better. I think we're just gonna take a quick tour around the island and see if we can't find a better spot. This definitely looks better than where I'm at. I just want off the main lake. That way the boat doesn't get beat to death on the bank. Check out these rocks. Just run right down the middle of this. Let's get back over here to the boat and just make a quick circle around the island. and pick a spot. So as you can see, the sun's starting to get a little low in the sky there, and I'm nervous. I've got about 2 hours of light left. I'm gonna use this next hour to squirrel hunt, and then the last hour to set up camp. See if I can't kill some dinner before they go to bed. Pull right up here on the bank and start hunting. Gotta get my gun out of the gun case. About went in. Need a tree to tie the boat off to. See if we can get this mess untangled. Let's hope I return with dinner. I'm gonna give myself about an hour. Don't know anything about this area. I'm just going off the maps. This is a little peninsula off the lake, and I'm hoping we run into some squirrel. Where you at, squirrel? It'll be one of those things. I'll run into 46 deer, 11 turkeys, and 3 baboons before I see a squirrel. So thick in there, I can't tell. Right here. Squirrel down. Squirrel. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I drilled it. I drilled it. Hear that? There's another one. Okay, we're not going hungry tonight. We're not going hungry tonight. We got one down. I walked right up on top of it, and I just heard ch. That's when I started rolling. I mean, I shot that thing 5 yards. Oh, sweet. Okay, well, I didn't bring anything to put it in, unfortunately, so we're going to have to put it in the pockets. We got one down. There's gotta be another squirrel in here. Okay, we got a bit of a problem. I've got ticks all over me. Tiny ones. Look how little that one is. Oh, well, there's another one. Jeez, they are all over me. Look at that. There's another one and another one. I'm covered in ticks. That's not good. I should have treated my clothes. Okay, well, I've made it out here towards the end. The lake is just kind of on both sides of this. So I'm gonna start working my way back to the boat. I can see the lake. Let's hope the boat's still there. Ooh. Crazy how much darker it is in that timber versus once you get out here in the open. Let's go find where we're gonna live. It's a beautiful evening, beautiful, can't beat it. I think in the morning we're gonna start off fishing and then transition into some squirrel. I need to catch a bunch of bluegill, that way we can set some drop lines for catfish. This looks like home. Got this big beach right here I can pull the boat up on. Hey, we made it. Oh, this is perfect. Check this out. Got a fire pit. It's been used recently. Little fire starter. Sweet. I think we're going to tent camp tonight. I brought the hammock too, so that's an option. Check this out. It doesn't get any prettier than this right here. Get my squirrel out of there. We got bigger problems. I've got ticks all over me. I'm gonna take my shirt off and hang it up. Oh yeah, there's one. All right, gonna swap pants real quick too. Alrighty, that's exactly why I took these off. Look, there's another one right there. These pants are just covered in ticks, and my shirt. I also brought a ground tarp. All right, got the tent up. Now we just need to get the rain fly over it. All right, the tent is complete. Looks pretty good. Now we need to get the rest of this stuff off the boat, and then we're gonna get the squirrel skinned out. Get our cooking supplies, the sleeping bag. So I got everything off the boat. Got it up there sitting by the tent. We're gonna get the squirrel skinned out real quick and then fry him up. All right, got the squirrel cleaned out. Was able to salvage one of the front shoulders. The other one was toast. Should be good to go now. We're gonna put it in some buttermilk and then batter it and then fry it up on a pan. All right, so I brought some buttermilk and chicka-licka bam bam. We're just gonna put some buttermilk on this, fry this sucker up whole. Alrighty, got some heat rolling. Just gonna flop this around in some buttermilk. Gonna add a little bit of breading to it. Got it nice and coated. Just drop it in the oil. I wanted to cook over the fire, but I brought this and I didn't have time. Obviously, I didn't have time to get firewood gathered up, so. Now we're just gonna let it cook. Alrighty, I think we're done. I gave her a nice little sear there at the end. Gonna let it cool off and then we're gonna have some dinner. And there's a mosquito. Don't know if y'all can see that or not. Oh yeah, you can. Look at the amount of mosquitoes on that light. The mosquitoes are hammering me right now. But I cannot wait to get into this. I am starving. Pretty good, pretty good. It is hot. It's amazing when you're really hungry how much more you appreciate food. We have it so easy. I could take this boat to the dock and be at a McDonald's in 10 minutes, but there's nothing like fresh squirrel with mosquitoes you have to pick off of it. But look at that meat. Well, that's gonna do it for dinner. I'm getting eaten alive. Let's go to bed. Tomorrow I'm gonna get camp more organized. I didn't have enough time. I'm using the light to get the mosquitoes that came in here. Alrighty, let's go to bed. All right, so this is going to be the bed for the night. Might try the hammock tomorrow, but this is going to work for tonight. I'll see you all in the morning. I'm not gonna lie, didn't sleep the greatest, but I'm alive and I'm hungry. That's the sun popping out. Let's go see if we can catch a fish and then hopefully kill some more squirrels. Man, what a beautiful morning. I'm gonna get camp a little bit more organized real quick. All right, so I need to get this stuff on the boat. This is the stuff I'm gonna leave back at camp here, but let's get this stuff on the boat and hit the water. Gotta brush my teeth first. So last but not least, I'm leaving my tent, all this gear. Oh, I need these. I'm glad I saw that. But I'm leaving all this stuff here and for hours. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of worrying me. I was thinking, well, what happens if somebody decides to pop up here and roll out with my stuff? And that's when I thought, a cell camera. See if I can find a tree. Let's put it back here on this tree. Oh yeah, that'll be money. We'll just put it up right there. All right, should be good to go. Got 4G service. Let's enter work mode. There we go. Alrighty, that'll just give me peace of mind. That way if I see somebody up here snooping around, I can jet back across the lake and try to catch them in the act or something. Or if they see it, they might stop what they're doing. The reveals are always coming in clutch. Let's go see what we can get into this morning. I'm wanting to catch some fish today. All right, so what I'm thinking is we'll just get on this shoreline and fish it up. Looks like there's a bunch of trees and brush and stuff. We should be able to find some bluegill or crappie in those. Mike Yoder, this one's for you. Let's get the goofy GoPro on. And the fishing rod. We just got a little trout magnet on there. There we go. Come on now. Let's go. Looky there. That's what I've been waiting on. Perfect. Look at that. Perfect hook set right through the upper lip. All right. So we're gonna stick him in here. We need to get some water in it first. Get some water in there, keep him alive. Chill. That'll work. On the board. All right, that's big. So not only is that gonna provide food, but that is also gonna provide bait for the drop line. What we'll do is we'll take a drop line off a limb that's hanging over the water like that, drop it straight down. Excuse me, I haven't called it drop line, limb line, whatever you call it. I've only ever done trot lines, and trot lines can be a mess. So we're gonna try limb lines today. There we go. That sucker shot out of there. Little guy, we're not gonna get much meat off him though, so we're gonna let him go. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. There's another one. Let's put him in the live well. That one wasn't as big as the first one, but it also wasn't tiny. I think I can get some fillets off him and also use him as catfish bait. No way. Oh yeah, come on now. Come on now, where's the net? Come on now. About to lose the net and the fish. Stay on there. Stay on there, big guy. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah. So I had just switched up baits there and put on this big crappie magnet. So I was fishing with a trout magnet earlier. This is a crappie magnet. A lot bigger in size and a little bit heavier jig head on there. And look what it produces. There we go. I'm going to release him. I don't even think you can keep him, and I don't keep largemouth anyways. Nice change of pace. A little bit bigger in size. Let's get him back in there. There he goes. So I'm gonna take a break from the fishing, and we're gonna get out the gun and see if we can't kill a squirrel or two to go with the fish for lunch. That would be awesome. I've been listening and watching all morning, see if I could see any squirrels or hear any moving around, and I haven't heard anything. I think we're gonna get up there and try to get up on the ridge. Gonna swap out boots real quick. Let's go see if we can find a squirrel. I shall return. A squirrel and 2 bluegill for lunch will be pretty good. I'm just gonna walk up this path right here. It is so green. You can't hardly see anywhere. Here, squirrely, squirrely, squirrely. Pretty sure I just heard one up here. Wow, look at that. What a shot. Let's go. Oh my goodness, let me stop this camera. Oh my goodness. What a shot. I'm gonna have to go in black and white mode because the shot was so good. Wow, look at that. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Yes, that'll lift the spirits. That's what I'm talking about. Literally a perfect shot. And I brought the chest harness. I brought the chest harness to put it in. That is what I'm talking about. Well, I made it to the end of my road here. I mean, that's perfect. Literally perfect. I am thankful. Let's head back to the boat. Who knows, might slip up on one on the way back. But for lunch, we've got 2 bluegill and a squirrel. There we are. Man, that was awesome. We're gonna head back to the camp and get the bluegill cleaned up and the squirrel, have us a little bit of lunch. All right, so we made it back to camp. Everything's still there. So on the way back, I requested a video from the trail camera because I saw a big bird. It looked like it had landed right here. I got a picture of it. So I'm interested to see what that is. I'm gonna guess so. Probably one of those turkey buzzards that are right there. I was really hoping it was a bald eagle or something. So let's set Mr. Squirrel right there. Let's grab our frying pan, our stove. We're gonna clean out the squirrel first, and then we'll do the fish. Got it cleaned up. I'm gonna go give it a quick rinse. I'm gonna batter it up and throw it in the pan. Just about forgot my oil. All right, gonna let that do its thing. I tell you what, before we start touching the fish and getting all fishy, we're just gonna fry up this squirrel and eat it, and then we'll deal with the fish. Man, that looks good. When you haven't eaten, your mind starts shifting. And that right now looks delicious. I think it's done. Oh yeah, look at that. It's just falling off the bone. Money. Turn this off. In the last 24 hours, all I've had is a squirrel. This is about to be my second squirrel. And then we're gonna get the fish out. Start with the front shoulders. It's really good. It's like Buffalo Wild Wings, but for men. All right, next up, we got the bluegill. So what I'm doing right here is just taking the scales off of it. Got both bluegills scaled out. Gonna take them down here and just rinse them out. We're gonna cook these babies whole. Add a little buttermilk. All right, need some more oil. We're gonna fry those babies up. Looking good, looking good. All right, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look the best. It looks a little burnt, but it's not, I don't think. I think it's just where I didn't clean the pan from the squirrel. It smells good and it looks done. We're gonna pull it off. I just went down there and cleaned this. Well, there you have it. I lost the tail. The tail came off that one. All right, we're gonna give this a try. Pull these bones right out of the back. There's its spine. Same thing with the bottom of it. Check that out. That's the way to cook a bluegill. Now for the big boy. That's awesome. And that's gonna do it for lunch. 2 bluegill and a squirrel. Now I saved the bluegill heads. Probably gonna divide the heads so I have 4 pieces, and then we're gonna go put them on limb lines and try to catch catfish. All right, got the generator charging some extra batteries up. Got a bag full of fish heads. Put those in there. We're gonna go set some catfish bait out. Well, it has gotten really hot. I wish I would have brought shorts. So I think I'm gonna put maybe 1, possibly 2 limb lines right in here. This is the first time I've ever hung limb lines. It's pretty new to me. Oh, look at that gar. I wonder if y'all can see that. That's sweet. But yeah, so basically, I don't really know what I'm doing with limb lines. It looks pretty simple though. All right, there's number 1. Yeah, I like this one right here. Like something off of this. We could tie off right here. This is a big bluegill head. All righty, got her tied off right there. I'm liking this setup. We got some structure all the way around it right here going into this point. We'll see if she produces. Got another one there. So we're straight across. We just put that one over on that tree, and we've got one over on that cove. So that's 1, 2, 3. All right, one off this limb. We got 1 more to get out. All right, last one. Just got it tied off to that tree. Let's get back to the camp and figure out what we're gonna do for this evening. All right, we need to go find some firewood. Not a bad start. Good thing is we already got a bunch of coals here from a previous fires. All right, that's the start. Nothing fancy. Just make my life a little bit easier whenever I get back. So the plan for this evening is we're gonna go squirrel hunt, and then right before dark, we're gonna go check. I put them way over there, but those 5 lines I put out, the limb lines for the catfish, we're gonna go check them right before dark. Hopefully we'll have dinner and some squirrel to go along with it. Wait to check those lines later. One big catfish, that's all I'm asking for. This morning we were in the same cove and walked up on that side. This evening I'm just gonna walk straight up the holler. I got a good feeling. Each trip has provided 1 squirrel. I'd be happy with another single. Easy enough. How awesome would it be to get another squirrel? Thought I heard one already. I just spotted a squirrel. I just sit straight down. Right now, it's in its nest. It's actually building a nest. I saw it move. I definitely missed it. Well, skunked on the squirrels. Had my shot and I missed it. It happens. I mean, with a shotgun, that thing's toast. Well, there is good news, and we're still optimistic. We got these 5 lines we put out earlier. We're gonna go check right now. Sun's gonna be down in about an hour. Get this ready just in case. This was the last one I put out, but the first one on the way back. So we're just gonna check it real quick. I'm gonna say that one is untouched, just because that is exactly how I left it. Let's at least, if there's nothing on it, let's hope the bait is still there. Is the bait there? Yes, it is. All right, sweet. We'll just go on around, check this one, and then 2 over there. Come on, this is gonna be it right here. All right, that one's got a little tension on it. Not looking good. Let's just hope the bait's still on there. All right, bait's still on there. If I wasn't in a desperate situation for food, I would just wait and check these in the morning anyways. But at least I know both of them still have bait. Number 3's over there. All right, what are we working with here? What are we working with? What do we got? What do we got? A bluegill head. That's fine. That's 3. We still got 2 more to check right there and there. There's number 4. We got our bait. Could be worse. We got 1 more to check. And if there's nothing on this one, no dinner tonight. Let's see what we got. Dang. We don't have bait on this one. All right, so here's where we're at. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 baits left. No dinner tonight. That stinks. Let's go back to the island. That's all you can do. I got visitors at my camp. A bunch of ugly ones. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Wonder how they taste. I'm just kidding. Oh, the mosquitoes are already swarming. Probably not gonna be out of the tent for much longer. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I am exhausted. But first, we gotta build a fire. All right, well, that's gonna do it for the fire. I am exhausted and I'm hungry, and I'm just gonna go to bed and hope that in the morning we get up to some catfish. It is a beautiful evening. I wish I was eating dinner right now. All right. I think tonight's supposed to be a little bit cooler. I'm going to bed early tonight. I'm exhausted. Fingers crossed we'll have catfish in the morning. Good morning. If you don't like Granddaddy long legs, I don't think camping's for you. There's like a million right here. I'm hungry. Let's go check those lines. Is the boat still there? Yes, it is. Come on, catfish. We need some catfish this morning. All right, we're rolling up on the first one. All right, there it is. Come on, be our first catfish. What do we got? What do we got? Nothing. Are you serious? That is shocking to me. Like, nothing came and took that all night long. We got 3 more to check. All right, let's check this one first. Cleaned. I feel like something definitely was on there. I mean, obviously something took the bait. It's fine. Don't lose faith, guys. Don't lose faith. The last 2. Are we gonna have breakfast this morning? It's over there somewhere. Okay, I see that one way over there, and it looks like the line is stretched out. Let me get the GoPro back on. It's probably a monster. Oh no. Not what I wanted to see. There's something on it. Oh, it's a big, big, big turtle. Okay, it's a big turtle. I think those are legal to harvest. I haven't even looked into it, but I'm not going to. This is why you have pliers. Here we go. Here we go. That is a beast. Jeez. Look at this thing. That is a beast. And that's gonna be fun getting that hook out of there. Who knows how old that turtle is? I'm gonna guess that's a pretty old one. I don't know much about turtles, but in order for one to get that size, it's gotta be old. And that hook is pretty deep, but I should be able to get it out. See what I can do. Come on. There we go. Let him live to see another day. He had another hook in his mouth too, it was bigger hook than that, grown into his mouth, like his mouth had molded around it. If this was like a life or death situation, I'm 100% eating that turtle. All right, we're rolling up on the last spot. It's right up there. All right, I can see it. Not gonna lie, it's not looking good. What do we got? What do we got? Nothing. Nothing. Our bait's still on. At least we didn't get skunked. We did catch a beast of a turtle. All right, so we've made it back to the island. I'm gonna get camp tore down, get everything loaded on the boat. But yeah, I had a great time on this trip. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate every single one of you all that watch these videos. I have a great time making them. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more camp, hunt, and fish videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Until the next one.